Okay guys, here's a really cool one from my childhood, TG 105. This is back in the day when things were built, you know what I'm saying. These things had so many options that you could play with it for hours. I scored this off eBay. Didn't work when I got it. It's just a trigger thing because the way they had the trigger set up. It pushes against a little wire that touches battery terminal. Well, back then they didn't have hot glue, so if you just take out your terminals and hot glue them back in, then they don't move and then they work again. So this one's in really great shape. It's got all the jewels. These sometimes are missing because of the age of this thing. Anyway, I had one as a kid, so I'm really thrilled to have it again. I was stupid back then. I took mine apart and broke it or whatever, but look at this. It's got like a little display here. It's got the crystalline tip. It lights up, super loud, and infinitely variable. Look at the selections here. You got a slide switch here. Okay, that's just one setting. Then you got a second setting. Too cool. And then the third setting. That's like some cheesy sci-fi show. Pretty fun. And the ergonomic grip, really cool. Like brass knuckles. The thing's monster. It's almost 12 inches long. Yeah, it's 11.5 inches long by about 8 inches with this. Anyway, yeah, so you can adjust that. Coolest toy ever. It's going to look good on the wall with the others. Like, you know, I collect these things. I kind of like old hand props and vintage toy guns and things from when I was a kid, and just anything that's interesting. And this was definitely interesting. I went ahead and fixed it. I opened it up. I put some dielectric grease in the slide, so that works flawlessly now. And then I corrected the problem with the trigger. And then while I was in there, I put some foil tape inside of the housing so it brightens the light. And there, bounces more light out to the lens. But I'm not going to do a thing to it other than what I've already done. I also smoothed the seams. The seams on these back then were pretty uneven. They just molded the different halves and screwed them together. So I just scraped them all flush and then sanded them really good and took it up through the grits to 1500, 2000. Then I buffed the plastic with a little buffer and some compound. So now it feels really good. It's really smooth. There's no rough seams. But what a nice piece, huh? Pretty fun. These were made by the Giocatolli. I think this is the Italian gun manufacturer that made all those toy guns back in the 70s that looked so real that it got kids in trouble and made the new laws where you have to have orange on the barrels. Anyway, they made these space guns, and there are different ones. There's like a 105, a 103. There's another one that looks kind of like this but has knobs up here, and it's super rare, and they go for a lot of money. But I'm just thrilled to see this again. It brings back good memories. Anyway, that's the TG 105. Thanks for watching.